Karyn Bryant for MMA H.E.A.T. I'm here at Dynamix Martial Arts in Santa Monica, California, and I'm here with Kamal Shalorus, who is a UFC fighter now,
yes,
formerly in the WEC. So what brings you to Dynamix?
After my last fight, my coaches say they know some good spot that match my style, and then I need to improve my jiu-jitsu, my striking, and mix it together. So I'm supposed to go to different training camp, but when I came to Dynamix, really I love it. It's best skill and good coaches and good team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should say Antoni Hardonk has put this place together with Henry Akins, who does the jiu-jitsu, and of course Antoni, formerly in the UFC, very, very well respected for his kickboxing. And so you were in Texas and decided that Santa Monica was the place to come. Pretty good setup.
Yes. Yeah, I love it. Santa Monica is the weather, ocean, coaches, people. I love it.
Right.
But I miss Texas too. I have so many good friends, but here is very good for me, for my training, everything.
Yeah, and your tan is better,
yes,
you said, right?
I take it.
Well, let's talk about what you're doing here, because when we were watching you train, Antoni was saying that, you know, you are kind of reinventing yourself, and that when you get back into the octagon, we're going to see a whole new Kamal. So what have you been working on, and what have you been trying to change?
Mostly I'm working my striking and using my wrestling and submission, everything. I used to just go fight and then but now I have a system. Everything's like keep the distance, feet work, and then keep everything.
So you think you were just more of a brawler?
Yeah, I used to.
And why not? I mean, if you could back it up a little and talk about your initial training in the sport, why do you think it was that you came out as a brawler more than somebody with technique from the beginning?
Well, no, UFC is the bigger level and so many great fighters. I have to be smart in my fight. I can't do mistake. So that's why I want to change my game plan and be more technical. Mm-hmm. And better for me, I don't get tired. You know? I used to just like fight, you know, just look like I'm fighting. Now I want to do better,
right.
More technical, be more safe. Without getting hit, I knock the people down.
Well, that makes sense. That's a good strategy. And so, you know, you were in WEC for a long time,
yes.
and got moved over, and so your record is 7-1-2.
Yes.
Is that right? How'd you feel about that first loss, that only loss?
You know, without it defeated, you can be champion. So that wake me up to see my mistake and see myself much better. I've been around the sport all my life. I've done so many wrestling tournaments, and I'm used to losing. That's not going to make me weaker. Actually made me stronger. So I'm going to come back more stronger than before.
And that was to Jim Miller, right?
Yes, Jim Miller.
Well, people say that, you know, Jim is the next great champ in the making. So what do you think about that, though?
Yes, Jim is a great fighter, and then he cut me. That wasn't me. I had a 3 weeks before fight. I had a couple of small injury, and then my mindset was not right. But I'm gonna come back for all of those guys. They're gonna pay back.
Yeah. Do you think he is that good, though?
Yes, he is good. He's a good fighter, and then he finished me. He is good.
Yeah. Well, they'd have to be good to put you away, right?
Exactly.
I do want to talk about your background. I think I read a fact that said you're one of only 2 Iranian fighters in the UFC.
Yes.
Is that true?
I'm only one.
Oh, the
Prince.
The Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
How did you get your start?
Well, I used to wrestle and all my life, and after that I see MMA and I love it. I try to change, learn some new skill, and start training with fighter in England. And actually Lee Mori, one of my good friends, so we used to train, and I like it. I say I'm gonna start doing MMA, and when I moved to Texas, and I just start fight. It's different world. You learn so much, and more multicultural. You meet so many people from different countries and become friends. You learn about the culture, you learn about the mixed martial arts, you learn about the respect, strategy, discipline. I love it. Mm-hmm. It's so much like university.
Nice. And what's the culture like at home in terms of their response to MMA? How much they like it? You know, back home, because you said your mom, your family is all still back in Iran, right?
Yes.
So what do they make of it?
My family, they don't understand MMA because they just already am wrestling with punching. I said, wow, we don't have that kind of wrestling. But in Iran, people, they love it. They love MMA, and actually every time when I go Iran, people, they recognize me and they want to train, but they want to have a fight in Iran. And so I receive so many emails, so many phone calls. They say how we can go to UFC, how we can fight, what we have to do, bring a mixed martial art to Iran. Yeah, getting bigger.
Yeah, I mean, do you have any ideas of going there and sort of being an ambassador for the sport? Would you ever like to open a school or anything like that?
Of course. I like to make an Iranian team for UFC, and then I'm going to bring... In Iran, we have so many great wrestlers, so many great athletes, and I think we can be one of the biggest team, and then but it's going to take time.
Yeah. Well, we should say, too, obviously, with the Abu Dhabi and fights that have been in Dubai, it's kind of a funny thing, but I don't think people think of the Middle East as a place for wrestling and for MMA, but you told me before that you guys wrestle at weddings?
Yes. Actually, in Iran, wrestling is the #1 sport, soccer and wrestling, and then we have so many Olympic champion, world champion, and then wrestling, we go wedding, we have to wrestle. We have a party, and we get bored, we have a wrestle. If we want to fight, we wrestle. We don't punch, we wrestle. So wrestling is like everything.
Because there was wrestling at my wedding too, but it wasn't during the ceremony.
I mean, if you want to go to like for, you know, if you want to get a girlfriend or you want to get married, that's how you wrestlers say no, so they don't give you girls. So you stay single for your life.
Really?
I'm kidding.
I was going to say, like, okay. So you had a lot of girls then?
Oh yeah. I'm the Hans.
The Prince of Persia.
I'm the Prince of Persia. Hi, I'm Kamal Shalorus. You're watching MMA H.E.A.T.